Hello, 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 and welcome to dun 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 dun. Let me find the right button. There it is. Welcome to World of Warcraft Story Mode, or as Blizzard like to call it, Time Walking Campaigns. We're not playing on Lombax today. Sorry, I just realised how that looks. I'm just hovering over him. I have a lot of talking to do, but first of all, let me turn the music down because I definitely left it too loud. Because this opening menu music is amazing. Every expansion they change it up. The Shadowlands one is probably my favourite out of all of them. It's so good, and that's not just the hype talking. It's not just the hype talking. Okay, so my plan for this series of World of Warcraft streams is the following. We will be going through all of the time walking campaigns, one character per campaign, obviously. So by that I mean we will be playing every expansion at its quote-unquote intended pacing. We cannot do the classic questing unless we actually go into WoW Classic, and we're not doing that today. We might do that at some point in the future, but just know it's not important for the story. Some big story beats do happen, but World of Warcraft is so big, right, that it's like big story beats can happen and be part of their own storyline, and if they come up I'll explain them. But we are starting in Burning Crusade, and that's a whole other thing. So Burning Crusade is the first expansion World of Warcraft ever got. The new alternate character leveling experience means that we should be able to play through all of the expansion. I've heard issues with that, but I have workarounds, so don't worry about it. But we should be able to play through an entire expansion and experience all of its story. I plan to go one step further than that and also go through all of the old raids and whichever dungeons are appropriate. I might have to do some research on that beforehand, just to make sure we get the full story of an expansion that we are going through. Oh my god, I love this background music so much. Sorry. And so that's my plan there. So if you've never played World of Warcraft before, you don't know what the story is about, this stream is for you. If you're familiar with World of Warcraft, this stream is also for you. We're just going to have a good chill time. Now, months ago, because I've been planning this streaming series for months, I put up polls asking which character we're going to make, and basically the conclusion we came to was Troll Shaman. Now, I didn't ask which spec we're going, and Shaman's quite a unique class in World of Warcraft, in that it has 2 damage specifications, but one's a caster and one's a melee. Normally you don't get that. Normally an entire class is dedicated to one or the other. But we will be going with a caster today. We will be doing Elemental Shaman. Just because I think it suits trolls better. And I have played Elemental before, a little bit. I've leveled one from 1 to 100 back during Legion, and I had a lot of fun doing so. So I don't really remember much about how to play it though, so we'll discover that together. Now, there's lots of new character customization features that have been added. We can be a Dark Troll, which are we're technically extinct, so it's definitely an interesting choice, but they're the trolls which turned into Night Elves when they hung around the Well of the Ancients. Don't worry about me going into too much specific lore stuff. I will try and keep it at an average pace. But the Sand Fury Trolls are also a new choice. And I would be like, oh, we should totally do the new customization skin colour, because it's just come out and it's new, right? But here's my issue. I've never actually played a troll before, so this is all new to me. Well, I say that, actually, one of the reasons I want to make a Troll Shaman, even though it got voted for in a poll, I did not skew the polls. Don't ask. I did not skew the polls. But, no, I actually didn't. I considered it, but I didn't have to. I really want to play a Troll Shaman because I actually have made a Troll Shaman way back in... I dabbled around in this game during the Burning Crusade. I never properly played until Pandaria, but I dabbled back in Burning Crusade. And I made a Troll Shaman as, like, the antithesis of like my Night Elf Druid, which isn't specifically how that works in lore, but I didn't know that at the time, so it's fine. And I gave him a very specific look, and We might as well recreate that look now, before we decide whether we want that look or not. He had a big mohawk. His hair colour was slightly spicier. Was it orange or was it red? I think it was red. I don't remember what his tusks were like, but he was a blue troll. Knowing Kid Me, he would have been extremely blue. He did not have a face tattoo because that's not a thing that we had back then. So yeah, eye colour. By the way, I love that you can finally change your eye colour independent of the face you choose, but oh my god, that's such a nice change. But yeah, this was basically the troll I would have made back then, minus those. This is the troll I would have made back then. So this is a very nostalgic looking troll for me, but I think we should probably choose a different kind of troll. First of all, I like that skin colour a lot. I think we'll go for that. Trolls only have 5 faces? That's interesting. I think he would have had this face, but I like that face anyway. Oh, I didn't notice the bone going through the nose either. That's cute. Alright, what hairstyles have we got then? I kind of wish you could just use the directional buttons so you can rotate and have a look, but oh well. We got that one. Oh, sorry, no, it was not the crest, it was the windswept look. I remember very clearly now, it was definitely this look. This was my classic troll, anyway. And then we got this one, this one. Is that a new one already? I don't know, it looks more modern. You can kind of tell which hairstyles are the new ones, because these ones have like, you can see like the individual strands, and they were redone in Warlords of Draenor, but the newer ones look a lot more, I don't know, because this looks like an older one again. I don't know. The newer ones should be at the back, so I guess that's not an older one. Okay, maybe that's a new one, because I've never seen that one in my life. Did Charles just get loads of new hairstyles and I didn't know? Maybe. Then again, like I said, Jesus Christ, that is a look. I've never really played Troll before, so these were probably the Cataclysm ones that were only available in the barbershop. Right, this is definitely a new one, the palm tree, because you can hang on, let me show you. You can make an island. You can just have an island for a troll, which is amazing. Let's change our skin colour back there. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh yeah, they can now have like highlights. I like that a lot. So I promise this stream will be more than just character creation. I really like the pink hairstyle with the purple highlights, but I'm not sure it suits Shaman. I always try and make something that like at least loosely suits what someone would do. I can't see my alerts, so I have to tab out to see them. Thank you for following, Right Egg. I've just realised I can't see my alerts when they happen. I like that hairstyle too, or hair colour. The violet colour is nice too. I like a lot of these colours. It's weird that this one is specifically 2 colours when the rest of them are just showing up as 1 colour when they're also 2 colours. I don't know. So we can choose his tusks. I do like these ones. Yeah, let's go with short tusks for this guy. I'm not really liking how he's looking right now. Hang on, let's. I do want this hairstyle because I just like it a lot. We're gonna have. That's a nice colour. But I think. You know what? We'll go for the red hair, sure. And the eye colour should be a bit cooler, I think. Because then he could be like the aspect of fire. I don't know how shamans work. I've played most classes a decent amount. Shamans, I know I just said I leveled him to 100 in Legion, but I never leveled him after that, so I haven't played a huge amount of Shaman, if I'm being honest. Ooh, I like the idea of a ritual face paint. Do we want to go 2-tone colour like that? Or do we want to go more adventurous? I do like the blue. I feel like it would be cool to have some earrings, because then, like, if I'm channeling electricity, you could have some cool stuff there in your imagination of, like, you can see electricity going through the earrings or something like that. A nose ring, you gotta have a nose ring, haven't you? Yeah, I think I like that. And then body paint. Are we gonna have body paint? Ritual again? Blue ritual? Yeah, there we go. That's our troll, I think. But what the heck are we going to name him? I was going to give this some thought before the stream, and I did not give it any thought before the stream. My Zandalari troll is called Raz, and I very much like that. Or is it Zar? No, it's Zar. My Zandalari troll is called Zar. I very much like that. I don't know what to call this chap, though. The Troll Shaman. Oh, worth mentioning. I'm going to be reading quest texts and stuff. I'm not going to be doing the troll accents that they give them, because I think they're ever so slightly not great. Taz, like they say Taz Dingo, I've always liked that, so we could incorporate Taz to the beginning of our name. Oh, we could just call him Taz. Should we just call him Taz? I like that. We're just going to call him Taz. Okay, so at level 10 we will be choosing Burning Crusade, but you get to choose between the Cataclysm starting area that the trolls originally had, their racial starting area, or the brand new Exile's Reach, which I have never done, and that is what we're going to choose today. So, one of my issues with Burning Crusade is the quest design is very outdated, and I'm going to be talking about that as we're going through it. So I think it's good that we start with Exile's Reach as an example of what the modern game is like, so you can kind of contrast the two. And if this is your first time seeing a World of Warcraft playthrough, you can at least start with the confidence that the game isn't quite as archaic these days as the quest design is in Burning Crusade. Honestly, Burning Crusade is going to be one of the more challenging ones to get through, just because of how old it is and how badly it's aged. Well, it hasn't aged super badly. I still love how the zones look, and all this kind of stuff. Just the quest design, like it'll give you quest objectives on like 3 different sides of a map from one hub.
You are a soldier
Oh, Jesus Christ.
the mighty Horde, a disparate band of races united in their pursuit of freedom, honor, and glory.
This guy sounds like Varian Rin.
A Horde expedition sent to explore an uncharted island has
Why is my camera
recently
glitching?
gone missing. As a bold new recruit, you have joined a rescue mission departing from Orgrimmar. Find the lost expedition members and bring them home.
Alright.
For the Horde!
Yeah, for the Horde. I think I did do like the first 5 minutes of Exile's Reach on the PCR on the Alliance side. That is literally the same guy, except he says for the Horde instead of for the Alliance. I'm on to you. Okay, so as you can see,
look sharp, recruit. We're almost to the island.
being told to look around, being told how to walk around. That's inaccurate. Those are not my keybinds, but sure. I prefer to move and steer with a combination of keys to strafe. How much walking around do we have to do? There we go. Talk to Brecker Grimax.
The Horde leaves no one behind.
We're nearing the island where the Horde's expedition was lost. You need to be prepared for what's out there. Warm up on these combat dummies. Show me your strength. Sorry, I was going to voice act these. Quote unquote voice act them. Where's my map? I guess I haven't unlocked it yet.
Anything. Show me your skill.
Target a combat dummy and cast lightning bolt. Oh, I need to hide the chat too. I need to look for a
fine work. Next week. Rain? Our shaman said the skies would be clear.
Well, sorry. We don't always get it right. We're not perfect, you know. What, did you leave your washing out or something, Brecker? Jesus. What was I saying? Yeah, I need to find some sort of add-on that lets me hide chat, like, put it in and out. Because What I have been doing on my recent WoW streams is having a big grey box here, which isn't ideal, but it does let me still see the chat. But I think because I'm on a Horde character, and I'm not on a character where I'm in a guild, Instant Messenger, yeah, I did use that once, WoW Instant Messenger, but the problem is I think that would still show up on the screen when I'm trying to see it, so yeah.
We won't rest until the expedition has been found.
Good, you've kept trading since we set sail. I can barely read this because I've got my my personal stream chat up in the way. Problem is, if I put it over here, it's in front of the quest text. If I put it over here, it's in front of the quest objective, so I'm not entirely sure where to put it. I need to speak with a crew about this storm. Spar a frog. He will assess your skills and decide on your role once we make landfall. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to move my chat window so that I can see. I don't know where to put it now. Game overlay. Toggle positioning mode. Let's put it... If I put it down... What's that look like? Problem is I don't want to put it too centric in the screen because otherwise that's gonna look weird for me. I guess I'll just put it over the quest objectives, that's fine. It's more important to see the quest text for this particular series. Alright, let me remove game overlay. This is Christian figures out how to stream the stream. There's a macro for hiding the chat. I am reading chat, yes. Good, you've kept training since we set sail. I need to speak with the crew about the storm. Spar with Frog, he will assess your skills and decide on your role once we make landfall. Okay. I've gained experience. How exciting.
I must speak to the crew about the rain.
The Horde leaves no one behind.
Loktar, nothing quite like a good fight in the rain. We will spar together and take the measure of your strength.
Stand strong, stand proud.
Hope you like getting zapped with lightning. Ooh, hello,
I'll
lag
take
spikes.
my position. Strike first and strike hard.
Okay.
Never run from your foe.
If you just
Victory
DM
or
it to me,
death.
Rags, and then I'll look at it
Always
after
face
this
your
stream.
enemy. I concede. Your strength will see our mission through.
So we got a new ability. This is for whacking people. I don't know how much we'll actually use this when we go into Elemental spec. It's always weird the first 10 levels. They keep changing how it works every expansion.
I'm here to help.
You shall promise, Shaman. Perhaps you too will find glory on the island.
For the Horde, we will save the expedition.
Well fought, Taz. You bring strength and honor to the Horde. Now we just... wait. Do you hear that? They just like... the start of a rock song happens.
Go with honor.
Song.
Warlord, this storm will soon overwhelm us.
Soldiers, brace yourselves! Stay focused.
This ship
on
won't
our
make it to the
mission.
island in one piece. Sorry, that is not how she speaks. This ship will make it to the island in one piece. Hold on to something and pray that the elements will spare us from a grim death at sea. I mean, I'm a shaman. I can probably just ask them to.
Stay sharp.
It's alright, Ragson. I'd rather not fiddle with things in the middle of a stream, but I'll do it for the next stream. Oh, I've never seen a cinematic before. Hang on.
Recruit!
Oh, sorry about that. I'm back now. It's me, Taz, the friendly shaman man. Alright, so when you start a new alt, if you're new to the game, you're ready to go. If you're not new to the game, there's a whole bunch of stuff you're used to doing. First of all, auto loot. Second of all, action bars. I typically don't put right bar 2 on. Most people have custom interfaces, but I'm weird and I like the vanilla interface, so I keep that. I have tried custom interfaces a few times. Don't like them. I'm going to block guild invites for this character as well. Anything else? There's probably plenty else that I'm forgetting. Oh, names. Always show nameplates. That's something I like to do. Right. So here we are in Exile's Reach, ready to go.
We won't rest until the expedition has been found.
The shore is littered with shipwrecks. This must be where the lost expedition crashed. We cannot begin our search until our soldiers are healed. There is no honor in leaving the fallen behind. Our medical supplies were stolen by murlocs. Slay the pests and recover our first aid kits.
Don't let you recover our supplies, but don't fight too many murlocs at once.
Hey, there it is.
They're dangerous in packs.
Yeah, they sure are. If you're on classic WoW, that is. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of add-on stuff around my map, don't worry about that. So, quest objective, blue ring, go kill the murlocs, easy peasy. At least if you've played it for as many hours as I have. I did see a stream where someone who's never played WoW before was doing this. And there are so many things where stuff that I just would assume that people would get, they did not get. And I was like, oh.
I don't have a target.
It's typically good manners to share tags with people, so that you can both loot the corpse. Of course. Sometimes hard to tell whether they're done with a quest or not. I wonder if they've split it up so that not too many people can be in one instance of the island at a time. Because there's only like 3 or 4 of us starting here, but I assume there's many people testing out the brand new starting experience right now. Look at us go. My orange hair is I did choose orange, right? It's very dull and dim. I might have to go to the barbershop and check that when we get to Orgrimmar.
The Horde leaves no one behind.
The murlocs are carrying our first aid kits. Yeah, we already did that. Excellent work. Wow, that was quick. Let's get the survivors back on their feet. We must treat our wounded before we begin searching for the missing expedition. Take the first aid kit and tend to the survivors. The Horde leaves no one behind. For your what? For your what, Brecker? Brecker, what is it that you're searching for?
Stay sharp.
Brecker?
Danger surrounds us.
Spellbook to see my new ability. Oh, Flame Shock. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. So me personally, I use a mouse, which has 6 available buttons.
I can't attack that.
So I bind them there. And then I usually bind my interrupt to numpad 1, which is just next to my movement keys, because I'm a lefty. And that goes there. And then I've been experimenting with control bindings, CTRL 1 to 6 up here. But the problem is, to hit my control button I have to move my thumb. I have to really stretch my thumb across my keyboard. But I do need to get used to doing that, because if you're constantly like moving your mouse down and trying to click a spell in the middle of combat, especially PvP,
Probably hit
it's
the
a
first boat too.
big issue. I know there's like MMO mouses you can get with like keys like 0 to 9 on the side, but they're very expensive, and more importantly,
We'll find the expedition yet.
the left-handed versions of those don't seem to exist, so that's cool. We're back on our feet now. Let's move. The lost expedition is somewhere on the island. Uh-oh. We're going to ignore that for now. I receive a useful carrying case for... Oh, is that a bag? Yeah, it is. It's a brand new bag. So we've increased our inventory limit. That's good. I saw a fire to the northwards. I don't think I am going to do her voice, just because I don't think I can do it very well. I saw a fire to the northwest. We're going to see if it was started by someone from the expedition. You're the newest of our recruits, so you're staying with me. Come, we move north.
For the Horde! You 3, search for more survivors. Recruit, you and I will push forward.
For Zuljin.
For Zul'jin. Didn't we kill him like many expansions ago? I'm not up on my troll lore, but I'm sure we did. He turned out to be a bad guy or something. Don't remember.
So hungry.
Wansa!
So hungry. They took everything else. I'd be the last one.
We won't rest until the expedition
This is
has been
Wansa, a
found.
shaman who was with the expedition. She is dying of starvation, a death unfit for the Horde. Slay some of the nearby wildlife for their meat and cook it over the fire. Wansa can tell us what happened to the missing expedition after she eats.
Don't let your guard down.
Just said you'd be coming.
She's my daughter. Nothing could keep me from her. And as a soldier of the Horde, she knows we leave no one behind.
Right. What's this? Abandoned treasure chest? I've never seen that on my map before. Is that something new they're trying in Shadowlands? Because this is technically a Shadowlands zone. It's the only Shadowlands zone we get to play right now. I'm gonna go take a look at this treasure chest. What's in here? I mean, there's been treasure chests before, but this is just a new icon on the map for it. Coastal goat, no! Damn you, sir! That was not very, kind of you. Oh well. Wow. Get a load of that. Treasure. Right. Spellbook, see menu ability, healing surge. I put my healing stuff over here usually. I got a belt, everyone. A nice looking purple belt. This guy's killing all the goats. He doesn't give a shit. Well, I do have Flame Shock now, so I should probably have cast that. Flame Shock. Seizes target fire, causing full damage. Okay, it's a dot. It's always nice to have an instant dot to tag a critter before someone else does. So if this was a Burning Crusade quest, you wouldn't be getting one raw meat from every single goat. It would be like a 20% drop rate or something absurd, and the goats would be spread across a much larger distance too. So that's the kind of thing we have to look forward to when we hit Burning Crusade. It's gonna be fun, damn it!
We got ambushed by the Quillboar.
Eat first. I won't let you starve to death.
Has anyone ever enjoyed Quillboar quests? Once I quickly eat some meat that you have cooked. Looks like I'm not going to be knocking on Bonsambly's door. After all, that is a name who's very important to the current lore. You best hurry. The Quillboar took Shuja and the rest of the expedition.
Stay focused on our mission.
Monsa said that the Quillboar have kidnapped the missing expedition, including my daughter. Oh no. Sorry, that's probably a bit of an underreaction, isn't it? The Quillboar will kill you if you're not prepared. They're much smarter and deadlier than Murlocs. I won't see you die by their hands. We're going to spar one last time. You have no fucking confidence in me, Brecker, I swear to God. When we are done, you will cleave a path straight through the Quillboar.
Stay sharp. Danger surrounds us. Recruit.
Hi.
Quillboar pose a far greater threat than Murlocs.
Do
You
they?
must be ready to face them in battle.
Okay. I'm level 4 already. This is going quick. Where are you going?
Your spells can be used at range. Cast
Yeah, we
them
already
to
did this.
assault. Good. Use lightning bolt to strike at your enemy. Use primal fine work. Use primal strike when you're in melee range of your target.
Yep. Oh, now I'm supposed to defeat her. Okay.
Use primal strike instead of lightning bolt.
Okay,
Well done.
fine.
Now, let's try using lightning bolt again. Brace yourself.
That was rude.
I need a target.
Remember that you can deal plenty of damage as your foe runs towards you. Use primals again.
Yeah, I was already
Keep
halfway
using
through my
primal
lightning
strike when
strike, so
fighting
it would have been a
face to
DPS
face.
loss to cancel that and then primal strike you. Halfway through my lightning bolt. Well, actually, would it be? Yes, it would have.
Show me your ranged combat again.
Ugh.
It will benefit you against foes who have to close the distance.
Brekka, do you know how many hours I've logged into this game?
Use your distance to your advantage. Strike your enemy with lightning bolts. Overwhelm the enemy with melee attacks. You're learning fast enough.
Target.
You're ready to fight the Quillbore. Now we rescue our brethren.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do that then.
Stay focused on our mission.
We've got to get the
So
others
Quillbore
back.
kidnapped the rest of the expedition and took them north. They said they're going to use the expedition as some sort of sacrifice. You gotta head you gotta head north as fast as you can to stop them.
Spirits be with you.
We'll
Alright.
head north to see what the others have found. Once up, rest, and regain your strength before joining us.
I'll be seeing you soon then. Your daughter be right to count on you.
The Horde never abandons its soldiers. I will not abandon her.
The thing.
Good,
Okay.
you're here.
They're still
The
talking.
Quillbore are conducting some foul ritual.
The thing I find interesting about a lot of troll dialogue is the voice actors who do it. There's often like, I don't know what the correct word for it is, but like when it's written down it's like yeah, but it wouldn't make sense to say yeah. They say you, like they just power through it.
The eternal sun guides us.
But you know, accented speech is hard to write on text. To be fair, I have good news and most unfortunate news. Okay, give me the good news first. Oh, hang on.
Remember
First.
the day you met me.
It's insulting that we have to deal with these Quillbore. They'll soon face the full might of the Horde. There you go, that's your first blood elf. I have discovered that the Quillbore are performing a necromantic ritual on a survivor from a mission expedition. The ritual is being performed by the tribe's leader, Warlord Grekog. Slay Grekog and save the survivor. Show this brute that the Horde is not to be trifled with. Quillbore are savage and violent. They tore out my hair. Just starts crying. I had fought the practice of necromancy beyond them. Obviously we cannot allow them to continue their rituals, and certainly not on members of the Horde. Slay the Quillbore in a den. They must learn the fatal error of their ways. You'll learn quickly, if you've never played WoW, how many different ways they find to say slay 7 Quillbore within the Quillbore Briar Patch.
Keep yourself safe.
His name's Mifdran Dawn Tracker.
Now.
Crikey.
Those monsters have my daughter.
Shuja? I saw no sign of her. Perhaps she evaded capture.
One can hope. She rarely acts with such caution.
I'll hope for the both of us then. Look at these little pig dudes.
Have a target.
I do like the animation where he's like balling it up in his hands. Lightning bolt.
Warlord demands your demise.
I'll give the game this. It is the first time I've seen Quillbore doing necromancy in World of
Blood
Warcraft.
will earn our reward. Warlord will not
New piece of gear.
lose.
Wow, +4 armor. Now, Shamans are weird. Because like I said, one spec is melee, one spec is caster. But in the first 10 levels, you don't have a spec. So it kind of gives you this weird hybrid version. When I choose Elemental at level 10, I don't know if I'm suddenly gonna not have half of the spells and not be able to... Or I guess I'll still be able to wield melee weapons, but like...
Thank you.
I don't know how that's going to work. Oh yeah, I do technically have that mount, but we're not going to bother using it. Just because it's really noisy and gross and loud, and also we might as well play through the new player experience like it's meant to be played. Oh, we need to kill Grekog. Yeah, of course. these all Horde players? Interesting. I wonder if Horde players get put in a separate instance, or if we're just on a different side of the island. I think we're on the same side as the Alliance
That's
started.
why I always bet on the Horde. Oh, you're in for it now, pal.
Oh yeah, we've got goblins in the Horde. So, get ready for them. The capitalism race.
You must be Warlord Brekka, Soldier's mother. She always said you'd save our hides.
We're not
Oh, no.
safe just yet. Where are the others?
Okay, I thought that was chasing
No
a player.
idea, but I got a way to find out. Ready to make some gold?
Just getting ready for this. You sure got some guts. Ah, no, that was awful. Hey, I'm walking here. You sure got some guts. I respect that. I joined this expedition thinking it'd be a quick and easy way to make a little profit. But now with all this necromancy and crazy ogres, maybe I can make a lot of profit.
I'll be seeing you later.
Withdrawn Dawn Tracker. At your service.
A fine job. Ah, how does this guy talk again? A fine job. The Quillbore seem to be keeping their distance. Perhaps they learned a lesson.
Shurelaran.
Doubt it. Shurelaran. So smarmy. Oh, I got my first totem. That's right, Shaman have their totems back. If there's one thing I remember about Shamans, it's that they have way too many buttons, and I have not enough room for any of them. We'll put our first totem up there. It slows the movement speed. Oh, that's fucking useless. We'll put it over here instead.
Time is money.
If you're not doing PvP, that shit's useless. You're looking for Shuja Grimax, right? Gotta tell you, she's kind of intense. Always going on about using her own strength to get ahead. But you're in luck, because I'm the one goblin who can help you find her and the rest of the expedition. Feast your eyes on this fancy device right here. Stole it off a gnome, improved on it, and made it my own. I call it a Choppy Booster Mark 5. Use it to find Shuja and the others.
Take it sleazy.
It's now a good
This
time to
is
mention that I am
tiny
not a
version
professional
of the
voice
Choppy
actor in any way.
Booster Mark
I've
5.
barely attempted
Just
doing
let me
so.
enlarge it. Okay, might have overdone it a bit. Hold on. Perfect. It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done.
Goblins.
Can you hear me, recruit?
That's a very
Looks like
2D
the
looking
camera's
piece of
working
rope.
like a charm.
If it has a camera, then why does someone need to be up there?
I need a backup plan in case your recruit gets dropped like a rock. Is this thing still on? Hey, pal! You accepted all liability by agreeing to this.
Be quiet. I see something.
We will take your soul and raise the dragon from the dead.
That's some saucy exposition, my dude.
Soon you will face the full might of the Horde.
Ha! Our dragon will crush them. We have other rituals to oversee. Savor the final moments of your life.
Well, that's nice that he would offer her that. Isn't that a nice thing to
They're
do?
bringing
What a nice guy.
dragon back from the dead? Is it too late for us to run?
We do not run when our people need us. Find us a way through all of those undead.
Now that's
Hey, you
interesting.
say jump. I provide the rocket boots. How about a giant boar?
Whatever you do, make it quick. My daughter's life is at stake.
It's interesting that they're scared of a dragon, because in World of Warcraft, killing dragons is like your typical Tuesday. So they've tried to make a single dragon an intimidating thing, because it's a starter experience and you're not very strong yet, I guess. But I've always felt when games do stuff like that, it comes across a little forced.
You need it? I got it.
Alright, time to bend some rules and make a giant boar. I call this gadget the Resizer. It's what I use to unshrink the Choppy Booster Mark 5. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I got, at best, a passing understanding of how this thing works. That means I'm gonna be pushing a lot of buttons to see what happens. I'm sure we'll figure out how to upsize one of these boars. Then, we'll use it to trample those undead goons. You hold the Resizer while I fiddle with it. Then just press a button and hope for the best.
Pleasure doing business with you. Well, I promised a giant boar. Now we just gotta deliver.
Let's see. Is this one going to explode?
Huh.
Nope, it's just
That
tiny.
ain't right. Let's see. Just gotta. There, try it now.
There we go.
Who needs a giant boar when we can do that?
I knew that would happen.
Try it again.
Fucking goblins.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Let's get back to Grimmax.
Look, we didn't make a giant boar, we just murdered it. We just murdered the boar. That's all we did. Oh, I should probably get this treasure chest over here. I'm sure it's got another bit of loot. Because there is a transmog set, apparently, you can collect from this place. It's like really simple looking transmog. I assume it's in these chests. Let me know if I've missed any. You'll find that's what I tend to care about in this game. Is the armor rating good? No. Does it look good? Is it good transmog?
Rest until the expedition has been found.
So the giant ball was a fool's errand and you turned the device into a weapon instead? Good work.
For the Horde.
For the Horde indeed.
Ready to make some
I usually
gold?
play Alliance. I forgot to mention that at the start, but I think it's probably apparent at this point. Hey, I'm walking here. I got the perfect plan. That's how I like reset my voice between characters. You're gonna ride the choppy booster Mach 5 and blast those walking cadavers from the sky. I hereby dub the Resizer of a re-deafer. We're gonna show them where the undead belong. Except for our undead. They're totally fine. Anyway, hop on the choppy booster Mach 5 and I'll pilot it. Once we save Shuja Grimmax, we'll blast our way to all the other survivors.
I'll be seeing you. When you blow up those zombies, remember that my proprietary invention made it happen.
You need to stop talking and showing up my bad voice acting with your good voice acting. That's what needs to happen here. Alright. Standard drive-by quest. That is a lot of numbers. That was a fake reaction now. I'm going to give that away. So I was going to say, the stream I was watching where someone... Well, I watched highlights from the stream, so I don't know about the full... I haven't played the full experience, or I haven't seen anyone play the full experience. But the stream I was watching where the guy had never played WoW before, he was like, wow, look at all the points I'm getting. Which was kind of sweet.
Hey, remember that little talk we had about liability? It looks like that rig is about to explode.
I see.
Mother, I failed the Horde. Hang on, Shuja! Recruit with me! Lokar Ogar!
What she said. I will have to break for lunch. I will do that at the end of this starting experience, but it shouldn't be too long. Alright. Forgot I'm one of them weird hybrid shamans. Maybe that's just how the class has been redesigned for Shadowlands, I don't know.
Wretched ogre.
Ooh, a cloak.
Let's check on Shuja. Mother,
It's always exciting when you get
I tried to stop the ogres
a
on my own.
cloak. Sorry.
But I failed.
That burp came out of
My
nowhere.
strength was not enough. Shuja, the Horde is strong.
Yes, call more
Not
attention
when
to
we
it,
fight
Christian.
alone, but when we stand united. Now, tell me what's happened here.
Yeah, what happened here?
Horde will be victorious.
Thank you, stranger. I failed the Horde. I was not strong enough to stop this threat on my own. Yeah, dude, that was awful. Can't believe that. You absolutely... She starts crying. You failed the Horde so bad. In fact, we've been talking about it, and we can't go on as the Horde anymore. You've actually destroyed the entire Horde by your actions here, getting captured and used as necromancer bait.
Elements guide you, as you command. The ogres are using necromancy to raise a dragon from the dead. They need sacrifices like us to fuel their magic. They're about to start a ritual that will... It's already begun. They're going to use the life force they've gathered to reanimate the dragon. Then we must take action. Remember that when we band together, the Horde can conquer any
Look, it's
challenge.
us.
We will bring an end to these rituals before the ogres can complete them. Lokar Ogar!
The only issue with those in-game cinematics, Although I gotta say, I've never seen it transition out from a camera angle back to your character like that. That's new. Before it would just fade to black and then fade back in. The only issue with those in-game cinematics is the facial expressions when they're talking are extremely overdone. But that's just because they're using, when you talk, they're using that. They have no way of like uniquely animating rigs for cutscenes like that, or if they do, they haven't developed that. Hey, we got a new weapon, and it's way more HD than the previous weapon. You'll find that happens a lot, except in reverse when we go to BC.
The Horde leaves no
Provisioner
one
Jin
behind.
Harker, I don't know if that's how you say her name, managed to recover some other supplies from a shipwreck. I want you to see if he has anything you could use before we move on to stop these rituals. Thanks.
Stay sharp. Danger surrounds us.
Oh right, yeah, I have. This is the vendor quest. Hi, vendor.
Hello, man.
Wow, a Horde Tabard. Might as well wear it. Tabards don't give any, Oh, normally I hold on to the, Okay, good, I didn't sell anything. Normally I hold on to the starting equipment as nostalgia in the bank. It's just a tradition I have.
Spirits be with you.
So yeah, let's wear the Horde Tabard. Oh, can I... Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, good. Tabards are weird as well. Okay, so they don't give you any item boosts, they're just appearance, and you can have guild tabards and stuff. And sometimes they give you extra reputation from factions and stuff like that. They look good on people who aren't wearing robes. On robes, they cut off below the waist. And it's super dumb, and it's been super dumb for 15 years now. But that's that. Ghost Wolf. Greetings, young one. Your companions cannot see you. Only... Oh, cannot see me. I was going to say, where did I go then? Only you, for you have been trained in the ways of a shaman. The necrotic energies of this island have ensnared my pack. I need your aid to free them. Gather veil blossoms from the surrounding area. Oh, I should say the surrounding area, Blizzard. Burn them on a campfire and breathe deep of their smoke. Does that say breath or breathe? Breathe has an E, right? Breathe. I think it does. Then you will be able to see my packmates and release them from their bonds. And that's how we learn Ghost Wolf! Okay, so shamans can be wolfy boys. We're gonna be a wolfy boy.
Burn the blossoms to peer into the spirit world.
I had the right idea with the voice.
But beware of what you might see.
Recruit, are you speaking to the spirits?
No. Shut up. I hope you have what you need. Frog found this bag nearby and might have use of it. Yes.
For the Horde.
More inventory. Woo. Look at all our inventory now. Alright, let me go... She's like, where the fuck is he going? Sorry, gotta go do shaman things. Ghost Wolf spoke to me. What the fuck? Oh. Shamans, why are they like that? Now we can pick these flowers, but we can't pick any other flowers because we don't have herbalism, so we don't know how to do that. It's interesting that we've got a quest over there and over here. But we're going to have to get used to that with Burning Crusade.
I see the spirits have entrusted you with a task. They chose wisely.
Find my packmates. They can still be freed from their bonds.
Hi everyone. Oh, Black Spike. Oh, they're all just turning and watching me. Don't like that. That's spooky. Alright, I might as well go do this quest before I do anything else. Normally, there's like a rhythm to the game. You would collect all the quests in a certain area and then do them all and then hand them all in at the same time for efficiency's sake. But I'm not actually familiar with this area, so I'm just taking it as it happens.
The ogre's necromancy has ravaged the spirit world.
Well, that's not good.
The ogre's necromancy
Yeah, the other
has
wolf told me that
ravaged the
already.
spirit world.
I thought you were going to say something different. I like how there's this one small area where I dip out of a spirit world and then back in again. Viewing what lurks between the plane of life and death. What do you got to say to me? Let me guess.
Thank you, Shaman.
Oh.
I am in your debt.
Thank you for releasing me. Little Sparrow the Dragon reference for you there. My pack and I are too weak to oppose the dark forces on this island. We will use the last of our strength to grant you our power. Use it to rid the island of an ogre's necromancy. Free the countless souls they have trapped there. Okay. Oh.
My pack and I will always be with you. Call upon us when you are in need.
I'm in need.
I remember when Shuja first communed with the spirit world. You will make a fine shaman recruit.
Thanks. Do you think now when they say call on them whenever I am in need, does that go for like emotionally in need as well? Like if I'm lonely, can I just call on them for like ghost wolf snuggles? Because I'm down for that. Oh, here he is. Look, we can be a ghost wolf. Look at us go.
Never a dull moment
Woof.
with the Horde.
Nope. Warlord Grimax, because that's her voice, wants us to search west of here. Okay, Warlord Grimax wants us to search west of here for the site of the next ritual. We could use our help. I've already died once. That's not an experience I'd care to repeat. Bit of gallows humour here from Lana Jordan.
Never a dull moment. Let's see if we can find one of those rituals.
Most undead don't have that extra little echoey part to their voice, but okay. I guess they kind of do. I'm not sure.
A dark pit and darker magic. I think we found the ritual. Welcome to the party.
A giant pit filled with necrotic energy and spiders. I used to hate spiders. Now that I'm forsaken, I don't think they're all that bad. They will still definitely kill you though. Okay. There's a whole lot of necrotic energy coming from this pit. I'm guessing a ritual is being performed down there, and that means a sacrifice. Do you hear that? I've got the best hearing around. Ever since I got this new ear sewn onto me. Is that how that works? I feel like that's not how that should work. It sounds like there are some more of our soldiers trapped down there, probably all webbed up. Once and I will stay up here and help anyone who gets out. You should jump in and rescue anyone who is left down there.
I wonder if you're the only hope those survivors have left. No pressure.
Alright then.
And make sure you be stopping that ritual.
Yep. I wouldn't be going down there if I was doing anything else, would I? I see XP rates are starting to slow down quite exponentially. I thought we were gaining levels far too quickly, but it seems like you get to like level 5 and it immediately slows down. It's weird. You have tried. You have to find Krenna Earth Daughter. She tried fighting the monster in this pit. That's unfortunate. She's probably dead. I mean, yes, I'll find her. Don't worry. Hello, spooky spider. Spiders aren't that spooky when you have magic. It's just like in real life when spiders aren't that spooky because you're hundreds of times larger than them. I've never really understood arachnophobia, but like, whatever. If you're scared of spiders, you're scared of spiders. It's fine. It just seems like everyone is. Like everyone. But I guess that's what irrational fears are. Irrational. I have plenty of my own. See? Stretch that thumb across.
A rescue party. Earth Mother, guide their path.
I will harvest your life force, and then those who sealed me in here shall burn.
So all of this voice acting, by the way, and like the voices coming up down here, don't expect to get much of that in Burning Crusade when we transition over there. That's more of a modern thing that happened since Legion.
Kindling for the flame.
Is it really worth just spamming Primal Strike?
If I die, so do
Thank you, friend. I will bear us to safety. Hop on.
Yes!
Anshe, watch over and protect us.
Woo woo! Woo woo!
How dramatic and
Dark
exciting.
magic has brought ruin to this place.
It sure has. Are those spiderwebs on fire? Whee! That's a jump.
Good. You made it out.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Laugh track.
You did good saving the survivors and killing the spiders.
Those spiders had their rightful home destroyed. They deserved better.
Well, if you be putting it that way.
The spiders.
You
Nah,
have
I
a
get it
problem
then.
with spiders, Wansa? You seen the spiders we trolls be dealing with? Sure, you'll not be a fan of them either.
The spiders all over troll areas in this game.
The Horde leaves no one behind.
Krenna Earthdaughter will be vital to our cause. Her connection to nature will help us understand what the ogres have done to this island. Good work, recruit. Yeah, I'm pretty great.
Don't let your guard down.
It's my favourite thing to say, even though it's not true. Another new ability. Flame Tongue Weapon. Imbue your weapon with the element of fire for 1 hour, causing each of your attacks to deal 1 additional fire damage. Very nice. Now that's the kind of thing I put up here. Although, given that I now have those commands, probably not. Because it's not something I need quick access to. Interesting. I've not seen that before. So the buff to have Flame Tongue on a weapon now shows you the weapon that you have it on. Also, we have a little fire spirit around our weapon.
I will do whatever it takes.
You have my thanks for saving me, Taz. I swear not to show such weakness again. Shooter, it's okay. I was joking when I said the Horde will disband because of you. Like, chill. The ogres are planning to sacrifice the rest of the expedition to fuel a ritual that will raise the dragon. It seems one of the survivors was taken to the hills north of here. Bo scouted ahead to investigate. Come, we'll see what he found.
Be vigilant.
Is Bo a panda? He sounds like a panda.
I will join Bo farther north, where the harpies roost. Meet me there.
He's a panda, isn't he? There's no way he's not a panda. Wow, look at the pretty graphics. Enjoy them while they last. Because we're going to Outland. This is what I'm happy we're
They
doing.
seem to have
Excel's Reach.
captured a
Oh, he's a
forsaken
panda. Who
prisoner
would have
for their
guessed?
ritual.
Hey, Bo.
Power comes through focus.
I have hidden a missing member of the expedition. To be fair, that's not really what his voice is. Did I say I've hidden? I have found a missing member of the expedition, but we have many problems to deal with first. The harpies seem to be in league with the ogres. The ogres seem to be in league with the kobolds in league with the murlocs in league with the legion. Oh shit. Anyway, the harpies seem to be in league with the ogres. Many of them are gathering to attack our camp. We must thin their numbers and thwart their attempts to eliminate us. Perhaps they will learn it is best to leave the horde be. Guys, it is 12:30. I'm hungry.
Take care
I'm
of
going to take a
yourself.
small break to down a sandwich, okay, and then I'll be back. Thank you for joining me. I will not be too long. See you in a bit. my dudes, I am back. It is me. We are ready to play more World of Warcraft. Is this not in frame properly? Hang on a second. I'm extremely sorry. It appears the game hasn't been in frame. What the heck? What the heck? Give me 2 seconds here. There's been like a little black border. This is weird. But every time I move it from one side, there's a black border on the other side, which implies that it's not truly taking up the entire screen like it's supposed to be. Hi, welcome to my first time streaming. There we go. I'm sorry, that must have been super annoying to anyone who was watching the VOD. But we're back now. We're ready to continue being Taz. We're ready to continue on our efforts to witness the most modern content in the game, followed by the most retro content in the game.
Persistence can win any battle.
The Harpies seem to be in league with the Ogres. Many of them are gathering to attack our camp. We must thin their numbers and thwart their attempts to eliminate us. Perhaps they will learn it is best to leave the Horde be. I always thought it was weird that the Pandas decided to join the Horde as well as the Alliance. Feels like they don't belong here. The Harpies have placed vile totems throughout the area to attain more power. We must destroy those totems in order to debilitate our foes. Take this torch and burn any totems you see. It is wise to weaken one's enemy before the fighting begins.
Maintain your
I think
balance.
I missed half the letters in those words, but it's fine.
Rescue the others.
The Harpies plan to sacrifice the expedition's mage, a Forsaken by the name of Herbert Gloomburst. Now, this is something you're going to come across a lot in this game, right? Why do so many undead have undead-sounding names? Herbert Gloomburst is a weird name for a human, because he wasn't always an undead. He used to be a human. It's a very spooky name for a regular human. Anyway, that's not the worst example of that in the game. You'll find more soon. Our foes seek to use this vile necromancy, even on the undead. Herbert's ethics were questionable, but he always strives to serve the Horde. We'll need his magic to stop the ogres. Let's move.
Strength and
Alright,
honor.
Shuja, I'm not sure why your voice keeps
I'll
changing.
cut a path straight through these harpies.
Count me in.
Maybe we should stop and come up with a plan first? Alright. Let's go then. Who needs plans? Not me. Not this guy.
I need a target.
Get de-harpied. This place is pretty. Ooh, it's got glowy mushrooms, that's why. This new diamond marker is new, as I just said. I already said the word new, I don't know why I said it twice. It's cool though, because before you would have to kind of guess, like it would show up on the map where the objective was, but you'd have to guess what elevation it was at. Or even if the elevation was there, you'd have to kind of figure out for yourself where in the cave system it was, that kind of thing. No! God damn it.
Something big is coming this way.
Oh, okay.
Can we
That
slay
wasn't
it
the boss.
together for the Horde?
Yeah. Hey, I have that guy as a mount. Yeah, lightning bolt does more damage. Yay!
Free! Let's make ourselves scarce, shall we?
Okay, that sounds like a reasonable reaction to have. Now remember everyone, the Horde definitely aren't the bad guys. I keep forgetting I have Ghost Wolf form. My apologies. My apologies, everyone. Get out of here. You damn tiny wolves. Yeah, I know how to loot corpses, Blizzard. Jeez. What do you take me for? What, you think the guy who's playing through the new tutorial island might be in need of some kind of a tutorial? Like, I mean, seriously though. Wow, a brand new Horberk. Hey look, now you can see what tabards are supposed to look like. Although I gotta say, I look a right state. Wait, that cape. Is it better than what I have? No, it is not. Okay. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Just a nibble.
No, sorry. Oh. Well, that'll do, won't it? That'll do. Look, I look like a proper scaly maily boy. I wonder when we'll get our first shoulder pads. Is that going to be on this island, or is that going to be in Burning Crusade?
You would have been delicious.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. That's just the way it's got to be. I like there's a log here. I remember when I was playing Destiny 2 for the first time, one of the environmental parts that really made me go, wow, what's this giant log you can ride your sparrow through on IO.
I don't have a target.
I am a wolfy boy. Hi guys.
An alert mind.
I killed harpies.
Strong.
The harpies will be retreating to their roost. This should give us time to kill the ogres. The harpies grow weaker with their totems destroyed. Let us hope that the horde is they realise that the horde is a force to be reckoned with. Very patriotic, all of these people.
Stay ready.
I want to come across someone who, for once, is just like, horde's not that great, even though they're part of the horde. Could be better.
Necromancy. It's insane, right?
Sure it is, Edgelord. Thanks for the save. They must be... I considered doing his voice and then I was like, maybe not. Thanks for the save. They must be desperate for sacrifices if they wanted to use someone who's already dead. If anyone is going to drain my life essence to use in a forbidden ritual, it's going to be me! There you go.
Stay
The
moderately
Horde
safe.
will be victorious.
Perhaps my mother was right. Together we stood against the harpies and claimed victory. Let us return to the camp with Herbert in tow. We're one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break everything you say to me. No, sorry. We're one step closer towards thwarting the ogres and their planets to revive that dragon. Their planets. Their plans. I cannot read today. This is a fantastic first episode of story time, of WoW story mode, because I'm just fumbling everything that I am supposed to be saying. We missed a quest over here. Is it important? Let's check it. Let's check this out just in case. What is this? Looks important. Lightspawn, what are you doing here?
How can I be of service?
Ah, you are not in aid. You are not in league with the ogres. Please, you must aid me. I have been bound against my will by dark magic. I ask only that you free me. Take a piece of my light. Use it to dispel the necrotic energies that are keeping me captive. Light speed. Lightspawn blesses you, granting you 60% speed boost for 10 minutes.
Dispel the foul magic that binds me here.
Okay.
I attempted to bring an end to these rituals.
Yeah? Tell me about it, bud.
But the ogres ensnared me, drained my power. Free me so I might recover and pass some of my power to you. The spell is weakening. The light returns to me. Ah, freedom. You have my gratitude. I defend the light.
You have my thanks, Taz. I must leave this world, but I wish you luck. Take my blessing, may it aid you against these monsters.
The light.
Okay.
Accept my blessing and end the necromancy that plagues this island.
That was an interesting little side quest. Thought it was going to go somewhere, like, here's a little treat for all of you existing players. Here's a little treat. A little lore treat. What could this be about? But nah. Just a little speed boost and a bit of extra XP. Oh well.
We won't rest until the expedition has been found.
It is good to see you all back in one piece. You are a testament to the Horde's strength of will. Let's hope Gloomburst is as powerful as he is unhinged. Yeah, I know, right? We got new legs again. Our put together appearance is now gone. Oh well. The last remaining survivor is being held within the Ogre's Citadel. Krenna and Herbert have a plan to get us inside. A small group of us will gather up north. You're coming with us. If we fail here, the Ogres will raise the dragon from the dead. We won't let that happen. Meet Warlord Grimmax outside of Darkmoor Citadel.
Stay sharp. Danger surrounds us. Recruit. We push forward. The rest of you, hold this position.
I know. I've already... Oh. That's worse. I'm not going to equip something that's worse, am I? Yeah, alright, great. Go away. Oh, before we run off, actually.
Greetings, man.
This was looted stuff, so I don't mind getting rid of it. Primal pants, they sound like my original gear. Level 1, yeah. Primal robe, yeah.
Stay away.
It's a shame that speed buff doesn't stack with a ghost morph form. What is this? I see a sign in the distance. Kill Claw the Terrible. You see a crude sign made by the ogres. It contains a warning. Big bear, bad. Big bear guarding big ogre treasure. Kill after ritual. Get treasure, make more power. Recommended free players. Okay. Here's the thing about quests that say recommended free players. You can usually solo them. Usually. We can do this. Shit. Yeah, I'm really supposed to dodge that. I'm not with it today. Oh wow, Healing Surge does a lot. Yeah, we're fine. What does he have sticking out of him anyway? A giant ogre axe, it looks like, and it just disappeared. See, you don't need free players. You're good. You're typically good for it. Let's loot that boy's cave. That's a cool looking cave. Yay, shoulder pads. We got shoulder pads. We got shoulder pads. We got shoulder pads. Do the shoulder pants dance. Do shoulder pants dance. I'm just trying to get out of the area before I equip it, because otherwise he might respawn and we'll have to kill him again. Or at least try and escape him. Alright. Let's get out of Ghost Wolf form. So you can see. Boosh. Look at them shoulders. I look like a proper shoulder boy now. A shoulder boy with actual shoulder pads. There you are. I was wondering where you were.
Stay focused on our mission.
Darkmoor Citadel looms ahead. Herbert's proposed plan is unconventional. I'd be worried if it was conventional. We need to get into Darkmoor Citadel, rescue the last survivor, and stop the ogre necromancer behind all of this. Herbert and Krenna are going to cast a spell to make you look like an ogre, and then you're going to take us in as your prisoners. So, every plot in a fantasy infiltration mission ever, then, we'll put you in a disguise, and then, this sounds crazy, but we'll be your prisoners. How crazy is that? Yeah, I can think of like several instances where I've seen that before, but it's fine. It's allowed to be a little tropey. We do not have strength to launch a full-scale assault, so this will have to do. Speak with Herbert when you're ready.
Let your guard down.
Need some forbidden magic?
Disguising you as an ogre in order to sneak into a base and stop a ritual to revive a dead dragon is crazy. I can't wait to get started. I like you, Herbert. I'm ready.
Never stop innovating. Ooh, a willing test subject. Such a rare find.
Good. Now act like an ogre and get us inside. Don't speak. Just smile and wave. The dumber you look,
I think
the
that was
better.
still the regular troll roll. Oh, my shield looks tiny on me. Why do I still have my shield? That's funny. Or is that just part of the ogre model
More
maybe?
sacrifices. Go to cooking pit. Wave at Gorgroth. Show what you got.
Keep
Show me what
moving.
you got.
See if we can learn anything about the ritual.
Gorgroth is the most ogre name I've ever heard. See, everyone wants ogres as playable races, so Blizzard were like, what if we just add a quest in the new starting area where you're an ogre for a little bit?
What do we have here? All the sacrifices we thought we lost.
Here? Hi. Oh, I've got to wave it. This type of quest has never been in the game before. I've never seen a quest where you have to do an emote at someone.
Like we did their leader.
Which is a piece of trivia that isn't very exciting.
To complete the ritual atop the citadel, then all will bow before us.
I'm sure they will, dude. That's like... Oh wow, he fucking disappeared. Alright, never mind then. But yeah, it's not, Oh, type dance. In the cooking area, sure, let's see what happens there.
This one got some moves.
Hell yeah, he do.
Dance good.
Yeah. Look at us go. Look at us big lads go.
I said act like an ogre, not dance like one.
Can't help it. I've got moves that cannot be contained. So yeah, having a quest where you emote at someone, I've never seen that before. Not the most exciting piece of trivia, but that's just how starved of new content I am, to be honest. Wow, I have to emote at someone? That's crazy.
Warlord Thunderwalker, we have to destroy those seals now!
So we're not doing the prisoner part anymore?
We need to end the spell.
Okay.
The Horde leaves no one behind.
There may just be a way that we can save Warlord Thunderwalker. Once more with a feeling, Brecker, eh? Warlord Thunderwalker won't last much longer. Soon his life essence will be completely drained. Gorgroth mentioned that they are keeping him captive through the use of wardstones. I want you to recover these wardstones and bring them here so we can release Thunderwalker.
For the Horde. Find them and use them to free the Warlord.
Okay.
Interested in some experimentation?
Always. Did you see the catapults lined up on the way over there? Seems like the ogres are planning to hurl who knows what at our camp. Good thing I came prepared. Cork gave me some of his explosions as a contingency plan. I was going to save them for some enemies back in Orgrimmar, but I suppose you should use them here instead. Enemies back in Orgrimmar? What's going on with you, Herbert? Blow up the catapults before they fire on our camp.
See you around.
Hey, Shuja.
We must rescue the others.
This is worse than I thought. The ogres were counting it. Actually, when's Hallow's
Be
End?
vigilant.
18th, got it.
I will do whatever.
This is worse than I thought. The
it
ogres were counting on us to stage a rescue attempt. Were they? Do we know that yet? Oh, they were ready, as in they were ready for us to do it. Okay. It seems it seems that they plan to attack our camp while they near completion of a ritual. We can't let that happen. Crush the ogres, show them strength of Horde. So we can't just rush in. We're not powerful enough to kill the ogres. Hey, by the way, could you kill 8 ogres?
Strength and honor.
Must give reward if you die.
Hey, Wug.
Wug.
I like that he yells Wug. That's my favourite thing about Wug.
Wug. Wug.
Wug is my favourite thing about the entire new starting experience, actually. That's what I've just decided right now. I like Wug. Shame we killed him.
Me failed.
Oh, sorry, buddy. You'll get them next time. I wonder where ogres to go when they die in the Shadowlands. Is there like a special ogre afterlife?
Good.
What did he say? Oh wait, it didn't come up.
Me get smashed.
What's his name? Juggernog? Juggernog and Smash confirmed. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is one of those games where I keep meaning to get it at some point, but I'm just not quite excited enough about it. Like I would enjoy it if I played it. I really liked Brawl on Wii. That's the only one I really played. I did also get the 3DS one. I didn't play it at all though. Hey, remember these dudes we danced with? Yeah, we're gonna kill them now because we're ruthless and horrible. Look, they were having a good time, and now they're just being very attacked. I thought I flame shocked you. Did I miss? Can you miss in WoW anymore? Rune Tusk Necklace. Don't mind if I do. Oh, and there's a treasure chest over here too. Dun, 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 dun. And here's Grunk. He's got a very cool looking stuff.
Me speak too soon.
See, I remember I have Ghost Wolf form. Totally. Just a whole bunch of rocks. Don't know what else I expected from a bunch of ogres. Just rocks. And I guess that's a decent amount of money for this level. Fun thing about choosing which expansion you level in, some of them are going to be way more profitable to level in than others. Wow, look at us go. I need more ogres to kill. Here's one. Oh, typical. Do, 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 do. I do like the music here. Although, I don't think it's new music. I'm trying to remember where it originated from. The dun 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 dun. I've definitely heard that before. It might just be a theme they play in ogre areas, like maybe it's in Nagrand and stuff. In the Warlord's version anyway. I was good trying to sneak past this dude and then I remembered, wait, yeah, Ghost Wolf form isn't a stealth form. Well, you kind of think it would be, wouldn't you? Given that you're like a ghost, and it's already been established that only shamans can see ghost wolves. Ready to hit level 9. Oh wait, hang on. Disable runes holding Warlord. Oh yeah, okay, that's over there. We never did that. That's so okay. So there's two classes I've never leveled to max level: Rogue and Priest. And currently, in my personal playthrough, I'm taking a Rogue through Wrath of the Lich King. That's probably what I'll do when I end the stream, is go back to that because I'm having fun with that. Rogue's pretty fun. Turns out.
Need some forbidden magic.
Good work. You didn't happen to save any of those explosives, did you? I didn't think so. Oh well, I still have plenty of other ways to blow up my enemies.
Stay moderately safe.
What did I get this time? Lightning Shield. Very nice. I think you can only have... Oh no, one's an enchantment. And one's just a thing. I thought you could only have one of these. Oh, that's a weapon imbue. Good to know. Melee attackers have a 100% chance to suffer 1 nature damage. Only one elemental shield can be active on the Shaman at a time.
We must rescue the others.
That should weaken the ogres long enough for us to put an end to their plotting.
Elements guide you.
I'm getting real tired of these tooltips. They need to add I know what I'm doing option, even if you're leveling through this zone.
You have my thanks, but we must still end the ogre's ritual.
Peace, friend.
Those are two very different voices.
I am a Tauren, and I'm saying Tauren things.
Peace, friend.
These were the wardstones used to bind me. Perhaps even the ogres have heard the tale of my strength. Thank you for the aid, but saving me will not stop the ogres. They already have enough life essence to complete the ritual.
I don't think I've done 100 quests, Blizzard. For some reason, these achievements are bugged. Like, the amount of quests completed, the amount of daily quests completed, stuff like that, these have been bugged for years. Most of the other achievements, completely fine. These specific ones, bugged. Don't get out of my face.
Gorgroth seeks to raise a powerful dragon, Ravnir, from the dead. He's collected enough life essence to attempt to finish the ritual, even if it means Ravnir will not be at her full strength. Gorgroth will not stop until he is slain. You must storm the citadel and slay Gorgroth before he can complete his ritual. I would charge in beside you, were I not still recovering from his dark magic.
He just like walks off completely fine.
Ancestors watch over you.
And you, bud. So this is teaching us how to do dungeons. Quick note on dungeons in this series. We will not be doing them unless we're talking about at the very end and there's like important story things, which I don't think there are in Burning Crusade dungeons, but I will research that. We won't be doing dungeons because it's going to mess up our XP progression. However, in the tutorial here, it forces you to find a dungeon. But I'm pretty sure it just gives you NPCs. This is like the first time they've ever done something like this, but it's like a mini 2-boss dungeon and it gives you NPCs. Which brings up the question, could they not add NPCs if for low queue times in normal dungeons? Or would they have to program them for each individual dungeon? A player has left your group. Oh, I actually have real players. Okay. Yes, find another player. Yep. Whatever. So we don't have a tank. Okay. Well, I thought I saw someone do this with NPCs. I really like this music though. Sometimes I'm pressing my flame shock and nothing's happening even though he does the animation. What is up with that?
We've slain almost all of them. Keep fighting!
Oh, that's easy.
Necrotic energy. The ritual must nearly be complete.
No way.
I love doing shit like that. So yeah, this will be the only dungeon we do till we hit level 50. Oh my lord, it's Tunk. Now every dungeon and raid needs bosses that have nothing to do with the previous story told.
You strike first.
It's a rule in
I'll charge in
WoW.
after you. Let none stand in our way.
Like, the big story bosses might be like the last 3 bosses in a raid, but usually there's a whole bunch of
As you command.
bosses you've never heard of. Or there might be some referential ones along the way. Oh, stop casting to avoid being interrupted by interrupting shout. I always thought that was weird, because surely you are then being interrupted in a way anyway by the fact that you can no longer cast, right? It's not a mechanic I see being used very often in dungeons, and I think that's the reason. It's just kind of dumb. This is an annoying bug. Oh, it's got a 5-second cooldown, that's why. Dumbass. I was wondering why sometimes I was pressing Flame Shock and nothing was happening. It's probably on cooldown. Wow, another shield that I'm not going to be using in a minute. If I had Chain Lightning right now... So normally, by the time you hit level 50, you have a nice kit of spells, and you'll have single target spells like Lightning Bolt, and then AoEs, so area of effects, so you can put something down and attack a whole bunch of people. There's also some spells which target multiple people as well, like Chain Lightning.
Vermin, you will not stop the ritual, not after all we have done.
After this, I will have to do another quick beer back, but then we'll go to Outland.
Raptor will destroy you all!
Strike now! For the Horde!
Don't stand in purple shit. Pretty easy wall to follow.
Final sacrifice!
Well, we didn't stop it. I guess we better go home then, because we failed. Nope, we did not.
Foolish ogre! You have given me nowhere near enough power!
Lokar, Ogar! Victory or death!
The first thing you want to do when engaging in combat is let your enemy know how weak you are. That's a pretty good rule. So, just throwing this out there, but there is usually a lot more to combat than this. Especially in dungeons. It's just because I'm low level and I don't have many spells yet. Usually there's like a rotation, not just keeping Flame Shock up and then spamming Lightning Bolt. Eventually I'll get Lava Burst, which is a whole thing. Speak with Warlord Grimax to leave Darkmoor Citadel.
Stay focused on our mission. Horde reinforcements! I knew they would find us.
Blood and thunder, soldiers! We've been trying to push our way past the storm.
The Horde leaves no one behind.
Victory for the Horde! It is time we return to Orgrimmar as heroes and conquerors. We're done here. Let's return to Orgrimmar. When you're ready, hop on one of the wyverns. It's time to go home. Now, I think there's a piece of the expeditionary mail armor. Like, I think it's the feet. People can never find the feet, and it's the whole thing. By the way, do you like my big new helm? It makes me look like an idiot. And it's like in a treasure chest somewhere on the other side of the island. I, however, cannot be asked to do that because I don't play a lot of male characters anyway. So I'll just go through here on another character if I really want to get it. Wait, what did she say? Mount a wyvern and fly home to Orgrimmar. Glory awaits us. Alright. You will not be able to return to Exile's Reach. Yep, it's fine by me.
To think those brutes could wield such magic. If only I had more time to study it.
I am glad that you do not. This island must be allowed to heal.
What an adventure we've just been
On
on.
the horizon, one of our gunships. An
Yay!
impressive display of the Horde's strength. Those ogres would do well to run and hide.
They are, they sure are.
Come, recruits. It is time we return to our home.
We'll be seeing a lot more ogres soon enough. So we're not gonna go on the warship, we're just gonna fly it all the way to Orgrimmar on Wyverns. Poor Wyverns. Or Wyverns, or however the fuck you say that. That is a long way to go. And a long loading screen too. Game? Normally you'd have like a loading bar down here, but because it's a map thing, that's supposed to be the loading bar, the dots, but I guess it doesn't work out that way these days. Am I blind? Sorry, did I roll a demon hunter? Game. Here, video game. Well, the map's loading in, if nothing else.
Orgrimmar.
That would be why.
Bulwark of the mighty Horde.
Is that Thrall? That sounds like Thrall.
Standing as a symbol of pride and resilience, it is here that its citizens gather to barter goods and muster their strength. Their longtime rival, the Imperious Alliance, poses a relentless threat.
That's definitely Chris Metzen.
But no foe can hope to stand against the fearless soldiers of the Horde. Renouncing the brutality of other troll tribes, you and your fellow Darkspear protect your allies with cunning ferocity.
That's a nice intro.
Azeroth faces countless threats. Bold heroes are needed to rise up and defend her. For the Horde!
Yeah, that. Alright guys, I will be right back. I return. A second chance to carve your skulls. So here we are in Orgrimmar. With Warlord Brecker Grimax. Hello.
Stay focused on our mission.
It is good to be back in Orgrimmar. I must report to the war chief.
Who's that again?
But I know what you can do in the meantime.
Right. We did it. We did Exile's Reach. Welcome to Orgrimmar. Oh. That's nice. So, the War Chief will be waiting for our mission report from Exile's Reach. I must deliver it at once. For now, Cork Fizzlepop will show you around the city. Orgrimmar has much to offer, so explore it as you see fit. I'll send for you once I've given my report to the War Chief. I can do that.
Don't let your guard down. We won't rest.
Or I'm already familiar with Orgrimmar, which is what we are going to do. Because otherwise it's just going to take us on the tour of here, is where you set your hearthstone, blah 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 blah. So that's fine. We're done with the tutorial now. We're gonna... Yay, it's been equipped. Alright, is that the last of the annoying ass tooltips that I can't get rid of? Okay, so here we are in Orgrimmar, free to do whatever the heck we want. How exciting. I should go set my hearthstone first of all. I don't even have a hearthstone, but that's fine. So I've got a toy which does the same thing. Hi.
What can I do for you?
Make this in my home. Oh, okay, she gave me a hearthstone anyway. I'm going to sneeze. I'm back. I don't know why I said I'm back. There you go. And next up I want to find the bank. What level are we? 10? So we should be able to learn riding now as well.
What can I help you?
So let's get rid of a worn wooden shield. Let's get rid of that. That. Right.
May your blades never...
Hang on. I am a sneezy boy. Ugh. Right. Now, the bank is... Hang on. Oh my god, I just want to stream and I can't stop sneezing. It's bad. Right, I don't remember where the bank is because I don't spend a lot of time in Orgrimmar. So, it's just over here. Okay, good.
Go with honor.
I've always liked how you can just talk to the guards and be like, hey, where the heck is this? You know what, now that I've walked in here, I've realised I've never actually been in the Orgrimmar Bank at all.
What's the word on the street?
Alright, let's do that.
Go get him, champ.
Thanks. Oh, of course the bankers are goblins. Hey, Blingtron. What have you got for me? That's an engineering thing that people can make, and he gives packages which give you random things. I believe some of them can give you pets, but I've never seen them do that. Oh, Chromie Time's over here. You can. I literally just went to point to it with my finger. I don't know why. Over here is where Chromie Time is, so that's good. So we've got everything sorted out, and we're gonna go to the Burning Crusade. This is a cool looking blood elf. Oh, that's right. I have total role playing on. Normally, I don't have that on unless I'm in a role playing realm, but I'm considering the idea of just leaving it on and writing backstories. Well, I've already written backstories for a lot of my characters, but pasting in those backstories and writing new backstories for the ones that don't have them yet, just so that, I don't know, if anyone's curious and they have Total RP installed, they can see what the story of my characters is. Sounds like fun.
So nice to see you.
Hey there, Taz. Wherever you want to go, I can help you get there. Time works in mysterious ways, but you don't look like a stranger to mystery.
That's the one and only time I'm ever doing that voice. Okay, here we go. This is what we're here to do. Time walking campaigns. It was called Chromie Time until Blizzard remembered that they hate fun. No, I'm joking. I'm not one of those people. Time walking campaigns does sound more like a game mechanic than Chromie Time. I still preferred Chromie Time though. So the order this should go in terms of story and time, is Outland, Lich King, Cataclysm, Pandaria, Iron Horde Invasion. And that's the way we're going to be doing it, because the reason they've put this first is because this is I still don't fully understand how it works. It's a bit weird, but it's like the first 35 levels or so. You're just questing around Kalimdor or Eastern Kingdoms, and then you go to the Cataclysm Zones. That's why they've put that first. But in terms of chronology, that definitely should be after Lich King, because they redid all the stories of those zones to be after the Lich King. Anyway, today we're doing Outland. I say today, I mean today and many other streams. The dark portal to Outland has been opened once again, and heroes are needed to answer... Sorry, should I do this in the YouTube voice that they do for all of the patch note things? The dark portal to Outland has opened once again, and heroes are needed to answer the call and step bravely onto the shattered world of the orcs. Conquer this ancient and dying world, and stop the burning oh dear, and stop the burning legion from invading Azeroth. Typo. Okay, so here's some basic story stuff about Outland, and I'm not going to go on for too long. Don't worry. Outland used to be called Draenor. It was the homeworld of the orcs. Once upon a time, a race of alien space goats landed there called the Draenei. The Draenei and the orcs coexisted for a while. Whether peacefully or not peacefully, that kind of differs between different versions of the lore that they go on about. But they coexisted for a while. Then the Burning Legion, who are an army of demons who have been chasing the Draenei, corrupted the orcs to drive them into a blood frenzy to kill the Draenei. The Draenei then escaped through the dark portal. No, the Draenei then escaped to Azeroth, and the orcs built the dark portal to get to Azeroth to chase them. The orcs have since had their blood curse lifted. They're not blood crazed anymore. But in creating the dark portal, Nazul basically blew up the planet, and now it is just a scattered bunch of lands called Outland that exists in the Twisting Nether, which is space, but the demon version of space. The mortal version of space is called the Great Dark Beyond, which is where planets are supposed to exist. But this exists in the Twisting Nether, which is important for reasons we'll get into later.
You look quite prepared.
We do look quite prepared. That's a reference to Illidan. You've probably seen it, the trailer where he's like, "You are not prepared." That one. Okay, so there's your crash course into Outland. Oh, here we go. The Burning Legion, an uncountably vast army of demons, has assaulted Outland, the tattered homeworld of the orcs. Adventurers of the Horde are needed to protect what remains of Outland from utter annihilation at the hands of this demonic invasion. Travel to the blasted lands and pass through the dark portal. There you go. That's more succinct than what I said, but, you know. We can't all be winners. Oh, and we need to learn riding as well, which should be up there. So we'll have to wait for the lift. That's not a lift. Where's the lift again? I'm more familiar with this place for when I was doing the horrific visions than I ever have been by walking around. Ah, here we go. Here's one of the lifts. Let's do that while I remember.
Hey there.
How you doing, Mon? That running animation is very bouncy, isn't it? I quite like it though. Okay. This is where you... Nope. That's a Flight Master. Ignore me. This is a Quartermaster. Where's the... Aha. Hi.
Loktar.
Okay. We can now ride.
Strength.
So which mount are we going to choose for Taz? First of all, this isn't... Okay, so these are the armor sets you can get from later on in the game. We're not going to worry about them right now. and this is an add-on I have which tracks armor sets that the game does not natively track. See what I mean now? The feet. Can't find where the feet are. Looks like we might be able to make them with a profession anyway, so it's no big deal. Okay, mounts. First of all, we need the yak, because that's a vendor that we can sell things to. I also like to have someone random favourite mount around, even though I hardly ever use it. I think this is a cool dino, and it is one I spent money on technically, but I don't think it suits a regular troll. I think it suits a Zandalari troll. So when I level a Zandalari troll one day, I'll ride around on one of those. Okay. What raptors do we have? That's kind of a unique raptor because it dropped from a raid, as opposed to these ones which you can just buy at vendors. Fossilized raptor is cool because I got it through archaeology. It is a bony boy though. I think we're going to go for the red raptor, and we'll also have the bony boy. So this is what we're going to be riding around on, because this one also dropped from a raid. I don't particularly enjoy riding around on the raptors that you can just buy from vendors because they're easy to get. Boring. Even though most people probably won't look at this and go, wow, that dropped from the Mists of Pandaria raid, Throne of Thunder. He must have run that raid several times while it was current content in order to be able to get that mount to drop, and I now respect him more as a player, because honestly if you thought that way you would be weird. I'm just like to be less cookie cutter. Oh, hey friend. Thank you for lurking. I'm sorry if I've only just noticed the chat. I'm bad at checking chat. I don't know how long ago you messaged. Alright, where are we going? Over here it seems. Talk to the Fralmar Mage. Now, this here, the shield around the exclamation mark, means it's a main quest. That is something that's Shadowlands specific. Sadly, I thought they were going to go back through the old expansions and mark them, so that we didn't do any side quests that we didn't need to do, and so that we didn't get more XP than we should have for the sake of pacing. But they haven't done that, so we're just going to use our instincts. By which I mean we're probably just going to end up doing most of the quests. That's fine. We're here to have a good time and have fun. Hi, Fralmar Mage. I must report to the Dark Portal. Fun fact, he would actually play the animation of teleporting me, but we got teleported before that animation had a chance to play. So you can see him teleporting other players, but you'll never see him teleport you. Unless maybe you have an extremely slow PC, I don't know. Alright, this is the Dark Portal. Or one version of it. This game's been going for a while now, so there's actually multiple versions of a Dark Portal. But this is the Burning Crusade version of a Dark Portal. And we get to go through it. Going through this on Warlords of Draenor launch day was one of the most exciting moments of my World of Warcraft history. What came after it, maybe not so great, but that one moment was pretty cool. I've been like, wow, look, I'm in Tanan Jungle now, it's great. But we don't get Tanan Jungle because Draenor blew up. That's Warlords of Draenor. This is Burning Crusade, and this is Hellfire Peninsula. Strange skies, charred earth, and an endless army of demons stretch out before you. Welcome to Outland. I love Outland, unapologetically. And to be fair, I think most people do, but I have a soft spot for it because I mentioned that I dabbled in this game during the Burning Crusade. I played a few months of it, and I played on some private servers afterwards as well, some instant level 70 servers, so I got to see Outland. And yeah, this is a very nostalgic place for me. I've also had some really good times just when I was leveling through here, like during Mists of Pandaria for the first time. I just love this place, it's great. However, normally I go over there and talk to that dude, Commander Duron, but right now I'm talking to Lieutenant General Orion for the first time.
and honor.
Right, hang on, let me just make sure my keybind works. Okay, I can mute myself to sniff, that's fine.
For the Horde.
The only issue is, there's no sound. I've gone over this every fucking live stream I've done it in. There's no sound to let me know where I've muted and unmuted, so I get paranoid.
Aided by the Alliance, my forces will hold the line here, but I need you to deliver my report to General Krakork in Frolmar. With his help, we'll be able to drive these demons back into the abyss that spawned them. Speak to Vlaga Freyfeather. Sorry, I have trouble pronouncing her name, it's weird. She'll speed you on your way.
Now, we're in Outland, so the Horde at this moment in time consists of orcs, trolls, tauren, and undead. We're not going to see... Oh, sorry, and blood elves. We're not going to see anyone outside of that. Also, we're not going to see them using the new customization appearance. The dudes in Orgrimmar have been updated with the new customizations, but no one else. So yeah, just a little information for you there.
Strength and honor.
It does feel weird to be level 10 running around an Outland.
What can I do for you?
From Ka, Shaman. Is this shattered land what you expected to see? It's nothing like the stories I've been told. It's hard to believe my people ever thrived in this desolate place. I saw you speaking with Orion. It must be important business. So, you're Orion's new messenger? I pray you fare better than the last one he sent, Shaman. With the Legion pressing in, you'd never make it Frolmar on foot. Say the word and my faithful wyvern will deliver you there safely.
No, it is Wyvern. I always think there's an I between the Y and the V. But there is not.
Loktaro Taz, good luck.
Farewell.
Thanks. How do you know my name? Everyone knows my name, it's weird. Send me to Frolmar. So I've done this a million times from the Alliance side, but not many times from the Horde side, so I'm excited for this. Again, I'm mostly an Alliance player. Having some squash. I'm still getting used to, well, maybe not getting used to, but it's still new to me not drinking Pepsi 7 days a week, which is what I was doing. Now I just save it for weekends. I just thought, hey, what's the point? I'm not going to enjoy it if I have it every day. Like, as much as I love Pepsi Max. I mean, there's other far more important reasons, like, you know, it's not healthy to drink Pepsi Max every day. But, you know, just like, hey man, make something special. Hello, General Krakork. It's a really bad name.
A report from Orion? Give it here, quickly.
Frowning, General Krakork quickly scans for tattered document.
Damn, it's just as we feared. Orion and his warriors could be overrun at any moment. I'll rally what troops I can and send them to aid Orion's forces at the Dark Portal. The Legion will not soon forget the battle cry of the Horde. As for you, Taz, you've done a great service for Frolmar this day. I expect you'll be a great help to us here. If you have the wits to survive, that is.
You will receive 360 experience points.
Though our warriors are without peer, our hold on this wasteland is still tenuous.
So, we strong boys, we swear, we're losing, but that doesn't mean we're not strong boys.
Report to Nazgul out inside the barracks. He has need of agents such as you.
What's that supposed to mean?
If we can't protect our holdings here, we'll be of no use to anyone. Now go!
Okay, so one of the reasons I thought it'd be cool to play a Shaman in this expansion is just because it's all about, you know, the world exploded. And the spirits are very out of balance because their world exploded. So, yeah, I thought it'd be cool thematic cohesion, I believe is the fancy pants term. By the way, have you noticed how I have 2 toes? I thought I had 3. Up until this precise moment, I thought I had 3 toes. And then I spun the camera around and started talking and realised... Two toes. Can you imagine having 2 toes? Like, damn. That's kind of weird.
Raptor.
Pardon me.
We've already
Can you imagine? We've already lost many brave warriors to this cursed wasteland. I have little interest in sending more untested recruits to the slaughter.
Nazgul glares at you sternly through his ragged wolf mask.
Still, if General Krakork sent you to me, he must have seen something in you. What say you then, Taz? Will you serve your war chief with honor?
I don't know, who's war chief at the minute? Thrall? Yeah, sure then.
Go forth to victory.
Eradicate the Burning Legion. That's a strong first quest.
Though this land is full of strange new enemies, the Burning Legion is still the greatest threat to our expedition. Sorry, I have a slight stutter. One of the most trusted warriors, Sergeant Shadowskull, which is a really difficult name to say with a stutter, has been studying the Legion's tactics, trying to discern the demon's true purpose in this land. Seek him out at the supply caravan just outside the southern wall, not the northern wall, the southern wall. And Taz, be wary of the Legion.
Their evil cannot be underestimated. Sorry, I just realised. I named myself after... No, it's Ty the Tasmanian... No, it's not. Taz the Tasmanian Tiger? Taz the Tasmanian Devil. What the fuck? Hang on. Let me Google this. Taz the Tasmanian Devil is a cartoon I used to watch as a kid. I did not mean to necessarily name this character as an homage to Taz, but I'm happy for it to go that way. Is that a Nightborn? Well, I can't tell because I can't freaking hover over them. There we go, Nightborn Mage, I was right. Yeah, I thought I accepted the quest already, I guess I didn't. Be ready for every orc voice to sound the same, by the way, I'm sorry about that in advance. That's a cool looking job.
Bone chewers!
Oh, okay.
They should all die. The sight of their red skin and depravity makes my blood boil. I have a mission for you, Taz. Kill bone chewer orcs and collect their vile blood. This is an apothecary who needs the blood for her tests. Varies. So we can discover how these orcs felt of a demon taint, a taint from which we so recently freed ourselves. Bone chewers scavenge near the ruined battlements along the path of glory, to the south. Return to me when your mission is complete.
Okay, so we got to figure out how these orcs got re-corrupted. To be fair, I was actually wondering this myself the other day. I was like, wait, there's like extra corrupted orcs in Hellfire. How did that happen? I never actually read the quest text. Megzeg Knucklebust. That's a hell of a name.
Yeah, what do you want?
Would you believe it? These orcs hired me to help shore up damaged fortifications and build explosives. What a dream job! It's too bad we're so short on materials, but a clever goblin like myself learns how to make do. Can you help me? I need salvage wood and metal from the ruined battlements along the path of glory. Go down there and salvage, and watch out for those red-skinned orcs. When you're done, come back for big rewards.
Have a good one.
I feel like I'm going to enjoy doing the orc voices. I hope these orcs aren't too annoying. Because, I meant goblin voices. Did I say orc voices? I meant goblin voices. I hope the voices aren't too annoying, so I'm having fun doing them. Right, let's go over to Eradicate the Burning Legion first. A very, very optimistic name for a quest, given that we don't even do that in this expansion. Spoilers.
From Car, Shaman, you must be new. You look fresh and unspoiled by the horrors of this land.
Sergeant Shadowskull spits into the dust.
That'll change.
Alright, dude, jeez.
No doubt you saw the Legion's warriors dottering. They're old ladies, dotting the landscape on your flight from the Dark Portal.
Actually, I didn't really...
Though we defeated them at the Battle of Mount Hyjal some 5 years past, the cursed demons just keep coming back for more. If it's a challenge they crave, then the Horde will answer in kind. We orcs have more than just a score to settle with the Legion. What about you, Taz? Shall I tell you of our enemy?
Sure.
Doomlord Kazakh commands the Burning Legion in Outland. While we can't get to Kazakh yet, we can and must get to his lieutenants that command Legion troops from the ground.
Kazakh, I believe, opened the Dark Portal the first time? I might be wrong, but I think he did. I don't actually know what spurred the Dark Portal being opened the second time. This is the second time it's opened. The first time it opened was Warcraft 2, I think. No, Warcraft 1, obviously. Actually, I'm not sure how many times the Dark Portal's opened. I think it's multiple. I don't know what caused it to open this time. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe it's not important. Who knows? Hang on.
Go with honor.
Right. Make sure you... Okay.
Loktar.
I'm still getting the annoying... Alright, is there a way to turn those off? System... No, it wouldn't be system. Interface. Display. Tutorials! There we go. Turn that shit off. I have not chosen... Okay. Interesting that it immediately gave me a new thing. But yeah, you're right. I haven't chosen Elemental yet. Can't believe I forgot to do that. If I did go AFK, to be fair, the second I hit. Alright, so I do still have Primal Strike. That's weird. I don't know why I still have that. It's not really part of my core rotation as far as I'm aware. So I like the way the spellbook works now. You have General, and then you have Shaman, so every Shaman gets these spells, and then you have Elemental, so like the Elemental specific spells. So our Mastery, Elemental Overload, your Lightning Bolt and Chain Lightning casts have a 15% chance to trigger a second cast on the same target, dealing 85% of normal damage and generating less Maelstrom. So Maelstrom is our resource. Holy shit, where did all of those guys come from? What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna let the NPCs battle it. Why are we suddenly being invaded by Infernals? What is happening? I'm legit... Was that something that he... Did he hand in a quest and that triggered that happening? I don't know. Anyway. So every Shaman has these ones. Healing Surge, Lightning Bolt. We've got everything we need. Oh yeah, you can resurrect yourself when you die, which is cool, every 30 minutes. That's like a major Shaman thing. So yeah. So yeah, you have a chance to do a double spell. A 15% chance to do a double spell with the second version of a spell doing 85% of your spell damage. So that's cool. Mastery is actually a statistic you can upgrade with better gear, so that's cool. So for instance, it might be like a 20% chance, or maybe like dealing 120% of I don't know which one is the modifier, but either way. Earth Shock instantly shocks the target with concussive force. This is important later on. I don't remember why, I don't remember how, I don't know how it's changed. I just know that it's important. We'll get to it. But it costs Maelstrom to use. It's just an instant cast that does damage. So, okay. So what were we doing before we got invaded? Right, yeah, Doomlord Kazakh. He commands the Burning Legion Outland. Well, we can't get to Kazakh yet. We can get his lieutenants.
They have stationed dreadlords in Felsbach Ravine, east of here. They are responsible for those infernal storms that rain down upon our heads.
Oh, you mean like the one that just happened? Got it.
To take them and their minions out would be a great setback to the Burning Legion.
Okay, good. And then invading the Citadel.
Well, with the Legion to one side and the Felorks to the other, Fromar is going to be overrun if we don't do something about it. Head west to the Hellfire Ramparts and speak with Stone Guard Stockton. He's in charge of a covert operation to start a horde invasion on the entire Citadel. Dabu.
Okay. Right, so first of all, let's kill the demons in the ravine. It's funny because you'll find when you play both factions that a lot of it depends on the expansion, but a lot of the quests are basically the same. But just for different reasons. Get zapped. I don't think I've actually played Shaman since they got their overhauled animations, so this is cool. Like, Lightning Strike feels a lot more like a Lightning Strike now. Before it was like a ball of lightning that you shot at people, which isn't really how lightning works now, is it? Oh, I need to re-up my shield. Alright, we have our first Earth Shock available. Oh, not anymore. Wabam! Okay, I guess it's just a really powerful spell that requires a lot of resource to use. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. I helped Alliance scum. Oh right, we didn't pick professions. I should probably pick professions at some point. Remind me to do that later. Damn, I'm like one-shotting these dudes. Which feels awesome when you're doing like lightning strikes at them. I feel like I need to turn the sound up a little bit. You know what? Let's turn it back up to 100% because Outland is a lot quieter than the login screen. And then we just need one more imp. Whoops, wrong button. So I guess am I going to want to get a staff at some point? Because then I won't be able to use Mortal Strike, right? Or will I still be able to use Primal Strike? I meant Primal Strike, not Mortal Strike. We're not playing a warrior today. I don't know. Shamans are weird. So yeah, for instance, this quest with the salvage metal and the salvage wood. I think it might be a dwarf who asks you to do that on the Alliance side, but it's the same stuff you need. I know the quest handing is over there, but it's fun to hand in a whole bunch of quests at once and more efficient. Oh, look at all that salvageable wood. Oh, someone's already killed all the orcs here. Well, that'll make this quest easier anyway. Wow, there's a lot of it here. It's not normally all bunched up together like this. Oh, is it because the Alliance one? Yeah, the Alliance one is all stuff on that side. So I've never done the Horde version of this before. I guess Horde have it easier here. Weird. It's just more salvage here. It just fucking respawned on me. There must be a lot of players around, but I'm not seeing any. It's weird. I was doing Northrend questing on patch day, and there were loads of people. But there's like hardly anyone in Outland. I don't know if that's just because people don't like Outland as much. I'm guessing it's a little of column A, a little of column B, but also it's not patch day anymore. Bone Chewer blood. Do these guys not give Bone Chewer blood?
It's too far away.
I guess you don't. NPCs should like light up if they're like quest people. Earthshock is a cool new animation. Oh, okay, they do drop Bone Chewer blood. Okay. See, that's what I mean about the low drop rates in Burning Crusade, and also some of the NPCs aren't appropriately marked. So that's fun. Like, they should be marked as quest NPCs that I'm supposed to kill, but they're not. Get a load of that Hellfire music. Modern zones tend to have more of an actual soundtrack to them, whereas I've noticed the Burning Crusade and Wrath of Lich King zones are more atmospheric in nature. Which is weird. I mean, I guess it's not that weird considering the... I was about to say Eastern Kingdoms have like soundtracks to them, but I mean... That's post-Cataclysm, so... Maybe they changed the mix. If you do not like repetitive gameplay, I cannot recommend World of Warcraft to you. Just an FYI. As you are probably noticing right now. Repetitive gameplay. I like it though. It's like zen in a weird way. It's chill. Like, would I prefer it if I had like action RPG combat? Maybe. Like, I've never said I love the tab targeting combat of World of Warcraft. I think the new animations they've put in over the last few years have gone a long way to make it feel better and more responsive and all that kind of stuff, more impactful. But it's still tab targeting. I'm gonna save that Earthshock. Earthshock's cool. It's like you're building up to an ultimate. Boom. Whoa. So, I booted up, as anyone who's followed my Twitter will know, I booted up Pokemon Alpha Sapphire last night because that is a game that I bought and then did not play a lot of. And I had a great time. I'm probably going to play some more of it before I go to work, to be honest. I wanna go back and finish all the Pokemon games I never finished. The ones that I own, anyway. And I've put a little list up on my Twitter of the games I own and which ones I've completed. Basically 5 out of 8. I've got one for every gen. I didn't count Let's Go Eevee because I already completed Leaf Green and it's kind of the same game in a lot of ways. It is also very different in some other ways. If I finish... Okay, so the Pokemon games I've got finished are Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, Pokemon Black, and Pokemon Ultra Moon. I'm doing a fresh playthrough of Alpha Sapphire just because I already transferred all of the Pokemon on that save data forwards. But I'll probably just continue where I left off on Black and Ultra Moon. Especially Black, I've been trying to finish that game for years. I cannot stand Gen 5 and I don't know why. It has the best soundtrack out of all of them as well, which is annoying. You gonna go tag him? You gonna go tag him? You wanna tag him? Fine. There we go. But yeah, it's funny, right? When I'm not in a Pokemon mood, and someone mentions or talks about Pokemon, it's such like a... Yeah, Pokemon's alright, kind of a thing. But when I'm into Pokemon, I am super into Pokemon. And I had a really good time with Pokemon Sword when it came out, and then I kind of drifted away, and I haven't bought the DLC for it yet. But I was listening, I've been adding soundtracks to my YouTube playlist of soundtracks which aren't on Spotify. And I went through all the Pokemon games, and now I'm super into Pokemon again. It triggered me to like, I want to play Pokemon now. And I'll probably buy the DLC soon. It's like 26 quid, and the second part of it is coming out anyway. It's like 26 quid for both parts. For the bundle, which includes both parts even. So yeah, I'll see what Payday looks like and then I might grab that. But until then, it's like, I really want to play Pokemon. Why don't I just fucking play one of the games I already own but I never fully... Like, I was probably in that I don't care that much about Pokemon mode when I had those games. Because from the, like, hour I've played of Alpha Sapphire last night, I'm super into it. I wish I had a way to, like, record or stream those games, but Sadly, it's 3DS. But yeah. And at first I thought there's no way to transfer Pokemon forwards to the Switch. But what I was actually remembering was that they gave everyone a month of Pokemon Bank. A free month of Pokemon Bank to do that. You can still do it, I would just need to buy a month of Pokemon Bank. Which would be like, I don't know, like £3 or something minimal. So I might actually do that. If I get super into Alpha Sapphire and then like... I think Alpha Sapphire is one of those Pokemon games where the post-game is just like every single legendary in existence. So if I get all the legendaries in the post-game and stuff, I might do that. And then the best part about Pokemon Black is if I beat that, I can move all of my Pokemon from Leaf Green, Diamond, Soul Silver, forwards to Black, and then forwards to X and Y, and then forwards to Bank and Home, so I can have all of those as well. My issue is they're gonna close down Pokemon Bank at some point, right? That service is not gonna last forever. I feel like we're in like a unspoken grace period right now of both of those services existing alongside each other. In fact, let me just Google it right now. Where's my phone? Oh, that's a good point. Oh, there it is. So Pokemon Bank closing down. Closing. There we go. Okay, so it just says it will remain operational. I'm sure at some point though they're going to have to close it, and that's going to be... I hope they at least release a tool which like lets you transfer Pokemon to Pokemon Home at some point, but I don't know.
Time is money, friend.
So, how did the salvage mission go? Did you find anything useful? This stuff is great. A little bent and a little burnt, but I've never let low-grade materials stop me from making precision high explosives. Thanks, Taz. You really have an eye for quality trash.
Yeah, I sure do. Hey, level 11. We just got Lava Burst.
I'm a lucky, lucky goblin. I get to make explosives and killing machines, knowing they'll be used immediately on important missions. Speaking of missions, I just got one from our command. Burn the Alliance canyons on the far side of a path of glory. The ones pointing dangerously close to Horde fortifications. Take this torch and make your way to each cannon. Fire a torch and watch the sparks fly.
Glad I could help.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, that's where I'm at for Pokemon at the minute. It's like I don't want to rush through the games, but I'm worried. Like if they come out and say Pokemon Bank is closing in a month, I'm gonna be like shit. You know.
Sug.
Did you face the bone?
Okay, sorry, that one caught me off guard because it's a question, but it's a full stop.
Did you face the bone chewers, Taz? I hope their blood was spilled in great gouts. Ha! So you did meet the bone chewers, our depraved cousins. Well done, Taz. My only regret is that more of them could not lay down their lives and spill their blood to cool my outrage.
I think I've seen this guy on Twitter before. Hey, look, we finally get a real shield. That's fun to say, real shield. But it's an Intellect Shield. Oh, I am a Shaman. It is weird like that. Yeah, okay, gotcha. I should have seen which one looked better, considering they were literally the same shield in terms of statistics. Oh, that is a weird-ass shield. Okay. That's another thing I should mention. Burning Crusade has some of the weirdest looking gear. We're going to look very multicoloured at the end of our playthrough.
Apothecary Zalana has been studying the beasts of Hellfire Peninsula in the field. She wants a sample of the blood you gathered. With luck, she might discover what turned those bone chewer freaks' skins red. Zalana is at Reva's Falls, southeast of Fralmar. Follow the road east, and when you see a destroyed green glowing hunk of metal, you're there. She has a camp set up behind the wyverns. Also ask her for her number. What? What?
For the Horde.
For the Horde? Okay. Interesting that this has the exact same stats as the current helmet I'm wearing. Ah, look, this shield clips through our cloak terribly. And now that I've mentioned it, it's all you're going to be able to think about when you watch him run. I probably will wrap up the stream soon, because I have work later. Just a heads up. And you know what? I want to play more Pokemon. So keep an eye on Twitter for the continuation of that thread. I always worry that I'm spamming Twitter by doing stuff like that, but I do check on my alternate accounts, and it looks like you only ever see 3 tweets. And it's just like the top tweet of that chain and then the bottom 2 tweets. If it does not appear that way for you, I would very much like someone to tell me, so I'm not just spamming everyone's feeds.
Outstanding work, soldier. The frequency of your attacks is sure to lessen, at least until I bring forth more dreadlords. Now for the bad news. I've got you new orders.
Alright, so here's the weird part. I should definitely be using this stuff, right? I mean, I'm elemental, so I'm going to assume yes, but it looks like I can still use Primal Strike. That's weird though. Alright, let me rejig this. I usually have my dot on 2. Lava Burst is something you should only really use when it procs, as far as I remember. Don't know if it's changed. Yeah, this makes sense to me. You know what? I'm having a good time right now, but I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. I'm going to end this stream. This will be the end of part 1. Oh great, another fucking infernal attack. Let me get out of here before I... Yep, I'm already in combat. Amazing. Stream's like, no, you can't end. You can't end. I'm going to throw infernals at you. Alright. It's been a good stream. Sorry for the 2 big breaks in the middle. But yeah, so we've seen the new player experience, which was okay, but I'm happy to be in Outland now, doing Outland things. We will continue our journey soon enough. Possibly tomorrow, not sure. I do have lots of work to do coming up, so I don't know. But keep an eye out. Watch the VODs if you're interested in full story of story mode. And I will see you in the next stream. Thank you for tuning in.